Today is Emmett Till's 82nd birthday. He would have been 82 years old if he had lived today. And I could not go without coming on here and saying something about how we have been treating Carlee Russell as Black women. I'm guilty of it myself because when it first came out, that she possibly had lied or whatever, I was first one on my page. Oh, she makes it hard. She's making it hard for everybody, other Black women. No, she isn't. She has harmed herself and her family. She has not caused someone's death as the woman who lied on Emmett Till did, and she received no justice. It never fails when we have a Black woman that has been harmed by the system, like Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor. They're always questioned about what happened. We need to get the real facts. But they never get the real facts when it comes to these women that have lied throughout the ages when it comes to Black being and have been hung, strung up, and burned. But we need to get the real facts. Not we, but they need to get the real facts when it comes to Black women that have been harmed. Now, Carlee Russell, her lying, that shouldn't have never happened. She shouldn't have never done that. But as I said before, she's harmed herself and her family, no one else. It sounds like she might be in a mental health crisis. So let's don't be so quick all the time jumping on women when it comes to what they are in stressed about. It sounds like she was going through some stuff. And I want to apologize to Miss Russell myself for jumping on the bandwagon and accusing her and judging her. No. I support her in getting the help that she needs with her mental health crisis. Now, nobody's deserting the Donald. That man has been a twice indicted president. That man has been found guilty of rape. That man has been accused of all kinds of sexual assaults by various women. That man has been indicted by several courts. The DA, the DOJ have indicted him, and we're still waiting on another indictment. So, but he still got people following him and supporting him and sending him money. You got George Santos, who's in the House of Representatives, who have been found to have lied from the beginning to up until now, but he's still sitting in Congress. He's still got supporters evidently because Kevin McCarthy, #1, and all them other crazy folks up in there in the House that is supporting him haven't kicked him out anywhere. They're not questioning his motives on why he lied. DeSantis, that crazy governor down there in Florida, who's doing all kind of crazy stuff, who lied and said he wasn't going to run for president when he was running for the governor's office. And what is he doing? He's down there banning books. He's down there saying we ain't going to teach Black history, that Black people benefited from being slaves, and they learned all kinds of trades. What kind of trades did Y'all learn, the master or the oppressor learn the slave. Tell me, what kind of trades did they learn the slave? If I'm not mistaken, I think the slave brought all the trades and the knowledge of everything over to this country. But they still got folks following him and not trying to tear him down like folks are doing Carlee Russell. Okay, y'all, we gotta stop. Stop, stop, and stop. Let's support her getting the help that she needs with her mental health crisis, and stop being so quick to be judgmental when it comes to what we as Black women do out here. We need support. We need to stop being so judgmental. And if I, as one, if I don't deal with you, there's a reason why. Because I done gave you every opportunity to do the right thing. I done turned my head. I done turned my cheeks both ways. I didn't even turn both of these cheeks right here. And you still come after me with stupid stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't care if you are skin folk, because sometimes, your skin folk ain't your kin folk. And folks need to understand it. So there's a reason why I do what I do. But I want to apologize to Miss Russell for jumping on the bandwagon as one of those who was attacking her. She didn't deserve that at all. So when we as Black women are in crisis, because that's what we are, we have been in crisis since our ancestors and our ancestors landed on this ground, on this earth, in here. When the oppressors put their foot on the ground, we have been oppressed and depressed. Okay? So let's don't be so quick to criticize each other unless you have a reason. If you got a reason, I ain't got no problem with you. I get it. So I could not, go today without saying that since this is Emmett Till's 82nd birthday, that we can't continue to be like the oppressors and attack each other with no cause. You just can't. So I just had to say that. I'm new at this podcast stuff. I'm trying to learn it. But there's going to be times that I come on to talk about, stuff like this or just other things that's impacting our people on an everyday basis. I just want us to do better, be better, because we can be. We are resilient people. We have been through a lot. And they're trying to take us through a lot more. I'm telling y'all, need to check out the news. You need to research, Google, whatever you need to do to keep yourself informed and empowered. Because I know as a woman of 75 years old, I've been through the civil rights era. I know what we had to do when we went down south to visit my grandmother and grandfather in Moscow, Tennessee. I ain't going back to that. Or y'all? But before I get off here, what I want y'all to do, if you would, is vote. Vote, vote, vote. And you just don't know how important it is to use your vote. Our people died for that. And you need to exercise your right to vote, especially in the city, county, school board, judge, DA elections. The local elections really are more important than the national election. There's going to be a workshop done by Ajane and a group. So, stay tuned for that. And my next guest on my podcast is going to be Ajane Bennett, who is the face of the environmental justice in this city, in the Northeast End, that has impacted people of color for decades. When I say people of color, I mean Black people for decades. With the TCE, the vapors, the water contamination, the whole 9 yards. So she would be my guest on Thursday at 11 a.m. So tune in and hear what she has to say. Become empowered and educated and informed about the issues that are impacting and have impacted you in that area for a very long time. So I want to say peace out. I hope to see you. I hope you join us on Thursday at 11 a.m. Hello. I'm just saying.